Welcome to Take 5 with Tracie, presented by Community Impact. I'm your host, Tracie Kaminoff, with the Greater EMC Chamber. And with me today is the amazing Dr. Lauren Baker with New Leaf Chiropractic. Hi, Dr. Baker.
Hi.
Before we jump in, I just want to make sure everybody that's watching knows where you're located. So your office is located over by Cowboy Surfer and Axemania in the front of Kingwood.
That's
right
right.
off the 59 feeder,
Yep,
right?
right next door to Axemania.
Okay,
Yep.
Awesome. Wanted to start off with that.
Yes.
So we're going to be talking about you and your business, obviously, today. And I do want to get to something really cool at the end, but
Okay.
I want to hear about the most memorable transformation that you've ever seen.
Oh.
But first, what is, for somebody who's never been to a chiropractor, what's something that you want them to know about you?
That's a great question. So I would love for people to know that I'm a type A analytical person, which means that I am super thorough. I have a nerve test in my office, a 3-part nerve test that will analyze people through and through to find out what's going on with their health.
So you don't just put them on the table and start cracking.
Chiropractic is definitely more than just a pop, Tracie. People think it's about the pop, which is a cool part.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
But the main thing is about neuroplasticity. I'm going to have that be your word of the day.
Oh, I like that.
Neuroplasticity.
Neuroplasticity.
And what that means is nerve looseness. So we want our nerves to be really free and really loose so they can do their job.
Okay.
Yeah. And chiropractic helps with neuroplasticity.
Awesome. Okay. What are some signs that something's off?
Oh, that's a great one. So a lot of people, I will say, agree that pain is a big indicator. Like, I have a headache. You know, the average person only has 2 headaches. The average person should only have 2 headaches a year. Any more than that?
2 a year.
2 a year.
Not like a month.
No, studies show 2 a year. And people don't realize that our body's speaking to us about that pain. Another thing is you might not be able to get in the car fast enough, in and out of the car. You might have trouble getting out of the bed. You know, problems with movement and stiffness for sure.
Okay. Well, if someone is nervous about coming in for an adjustment, maybe it's their first time, what would you say to make them feel better?
Well, I would like to tell them that if you come to my office, you do not get adjusted the first day, and taking that off the table makes people calmer. We do order x-rays if needed, an MRI. We do a 3-part nerve scan. So I'm getting to the bottom of what's going on inside your body, understanding what's causing that problem and getting to the root of it.
Okay. Very interesting. So I know you've done a lot of wonderful things to help people feel better. What is the most memorable transformation you've seen?
One of the most memorable, because, you know, when you're a chiropractor and you're just starting out, you're trying to build your certainty and you want to see this change. A mom brought me a little girl that had 12 ear infections, and were about to put tubes in her ear, and she didn't want to do that. And we did chiropractic, and after 4 adjustments, her ear infection was gone, and the pediatrician was amazed. Chiropractic actually helped her, and she has been ear infection free for 2 years now.
And she was how old?
She was 2 at the time. And and then she was 4. The mom came back and said, "We haven't had any ear infections in 2 years." Not that
Great job, Dr. Baker.
Thank you. Chiropractic is all about the movement of the vertebra. And if there's birth trauma or anything that happens in kids' necks, we can misalign, and we need to find a chiropractor to reduce those misalignments.
And you wouldn't think of an ear infection as being something, but that could be, you think of it being headaches, and oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, if we could go on for another 5 minutes, I would love to hear like the next 3, 4, 5, like those stories are so.
There's so many stories, Tracie.
That's cool.
And so many people have, like this morning I asked a patient, what should people know? I'm being, going to be on Live with Tracie. And he said, well, that it works on things you didn't know it would work on, and that you don't have to suffer with the pain that you've had, because you don't know how bad it is until it's gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being such an awesome resource for our community.
You're welcome.
And helping people's backs and bodies feel better. We'd like to thank Community Impact for making this possible. If you haven't subscribed to their Morning Impacts yet, you can do so at communityimpact.com. And be sure to follow the Greater EMC Chamber on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and learn more about us at gemcchamber.com. I'm Tracie Kaminoff, connecting you to the hub of opportunity. Until next time, keep adding value and making a difference.
Take 5 with Tracie.